Hello, hello. This is Cecilia Marlowe, the mortgage mom, and I look forward to being your lender.
Did you know that owning a home is a key in building wealth in this society? But only 45% of African Americans as of 2022 were homeowners. Now, I personally believe that if more of us understood the home buying process specifically as it relates to mortgages, then more of us would actually be homeowners. So let's talk about a few things today. 74% of home buyers actually finance their mortgage. That means that most people don't just have a couple $100,000 sitting around the house waiting to buy a home. The second part is that most individuals finance their mortgage over the course of 30 years. This allows for a more flexible payment when we begin to talk about amortization, which we won't do here today, but that's a pretty important key. And the last thing that I think is a myth is that people think that you need to have 20% down payment. What 20% down payment does for you is it eliminates the need for private mortgage insurance, PMI. But you don't need 20% down payment in order to purchase your new home. There are also different types of mortgage products that are available. Most people have heard of conventional and FHA and VA, but USDA is also an option. Next, you need to understand interest rates. And I know that we have been in a very sensitive climate as it relates to interest rates, but let me give you a little bit of historical context here. When I started in the business in about 2003, interest rates were anywhere between 10 to 13%, and that was on an adjustable rate mortgage, not a fixed rate mortgage. If I go back a little bit further to when my grandmother bought a home, before she could even go to a bank, her interest rate was upwards of 20%. So I want us to begin to think about the payment versus the interest rate, because interest rates will absolutely fluctuate. They'll go up and they'll go down, and there's always an opportunity to refinance if rates do become lower. Next, we look at down payment. And again, it doesn't take 20% to buy a home. You don't have to have that much cash in the bank. And your credit score, as we talked about before, it absolutely impacts your ability to purchase a home. But have I told you that I've actually been able to approve individuals that did not have a credit score? I think I should do a video on that as well. What I really want to communicate to you today is not to delay your process. Yes, do your research, understand the products that are available, but most importantly, get on the phone and get in touch with your lender. Start the pre-approval process. If there are things that need to be addressed with credit, we can do that once you get started. If income is something that you have questions about, we can do that and we can talk through that once you get started. If assets, maybe you're a little bit short on cash and you're looking for all of the down payment assistance programs, do me a favor, just get started.
Okay, you see this right here? No credit score required in some cases, no down payment required in some cases, down payments with as little as 1%. You got to pick up the phone and give me a call. Okay, do you see this right here? No credit score required in some cases, no down payment required in some cases, down payments with as little as 1%. You got to pick up the phone and give me a call. Okay, do you see this right here? No credit. Happy house hunting. I am Cecilia Marlowe, the mortgage mom, and I look forward to being your lender.